Hello there, this is Rich with HouseFairens.com, our family renovates houses. And today we're going to be doing a review about this product right here. It's a rolling work seat with a tool tray. So in this video, we're going to go over some of the features of the work seat, and then we're going to assemble it. And finally, we'll take it out to our farm and we'll do some planting and we'll see how we like it. Well, if you're new to our channel, consider subscribing because we want to show you how to do a job yourself so you can save a ton of money. Right, Claire? This product is ideal for the gardener in your life because it requires a lot less bending when you're planting, transplanting, or weeding when you're sitting in this comfortable seat. And it's got these 10-inch pneumatic tires to go over the terrain easily. It also has other functionality for even what we do, home renovation, because if you were doing a job such as painting baseboards, man, by the end of the day, if you do that all day long, your back and knees are just dead. But it would make that job much easier. And I was also thinking about all the different hardwood floors that we have installed, and you could do the same thing. You could just be like scooting along, grabbing your boards, throw them in, go get the next one, and you're just scooting away. And I'm sure there's many other uses that we'll find for this as we use it on different jobs. This work seat has a 300-pound capacity, so it can hold a pretty heavy load. It also has this convenient, durable under-seat tray, and that can hold your tools or seed or pretty much anything you want to put in there. This rolling work seat has a really comfortable tractor-style seat, and it swivels. And what's really great about it is that you can adjust the height, higher or lower. We got this rolling work seat at Harbor Freight, and I just checked a moment ago, and it's available there right now for about $60. So it's relatively inexpensive for being such a nice work seat. All right, well, here's the hardware that's required to assemble it. So one thing that was a little bit annoying about this, I opened up the package and I always like to get all the parts out, make sure I have everything. And as it turned out, I was actually missing an entire set. Rather than assemble this, I had to go to the hardware store and then find all those items. So let's see what's in this box. All right, there's the nice tray. And you can see that would hold a fair amount of items. There is its frame. There's the swivel seat. All right, well, the first step is we're going to be attaching the tray to the frame. All right, that's all of our hardware right there. And for this part of it, we're going to be using this whole grouping here. So in each one, you've got the bolt, you've got a small washer, a lock washer, and a nut. So there's a set right there. All right, well, the first step, you can see the tray has these 4 pre-drilled holes. We'll attach it to the frame just like that. All right, so we're putting the bolt through the pre-drilled hole. Now let's flip it over. So we actually need to get the other one on at the same time. Okay, so then we're putting the reinforcing plate underneath. So that just attaches like that. And we'll put on the small washer. And then we put on the lock washer. And then the nut to fasten it. All right, now repeat that process for the other 3 bolts. You'll need a Phillips screwdriver and a wrench to tighten those all the way. All right, make sure those are nice and tight. And there, we have a nice little tray. Can't wait to put something in it. All right, so now just flip everything over, and this is how the axle looks, and it's got these 2 nuts and 2 washers on it, so just take the nuts and washers off for now. And then this axle is gonna go through here. And then we're gonna put the wheel on. You know, all the wheels have these valve stems. Make sure those are facing out. And we put the washer here at the end of the axle. And then we will tighten this nut. The wheel has to be able to move freely. And then just to counter the weight, we're going to get the other one on right now. Stem out, facing out. Then just tighten those bolts. I'm holding the nut that's on the other wheel with my other wrench. So tighten that up, but the wheel has to be able to spin freely. All right, so now we're going to repeat the process with the other axle. All All right, so let's give the wheels a spin, make sure we haven't over tightened anything. All right, everybody's rolling. On to the next step. Cool, right now it looks like a mini go-kart. It's rolling nice and smooth. Now we're gonna attach the seat to the seat post. You can line up the holes pretty easily because they made it so it's slightly indented there and it just kind of fits in. So you can see those bolts are all nice and tight now, all 4 of them. Now they want you to twist the seat and the seat post assembly into the frame, and you spin them clockwise. You can see the threads below here, so that means it's been turned enough for right now. Okay, so they give you this very small cotter pin, and that's gonna go through the hole right there, and then we'll spread the cotter pin open. So don't drop it. Hey, look at that. The tray caught the cotter pin. It's already working. All right, so that goes in there just like that. And then we'll spread that open. I just spread apart the cotter pin, and now that's holding the seat in place. All right, so if you want to move the seat up or down, all you got to do is spin it one direction or the other. The seat post actually moves up and down. And then this is the adjustment lever, and when you're happy with the seat height, you turn it clockwise until that locks it in. And then that way you can adjust it to whatever height that you need. As we mentioned before, the maximum weight for this is 300 pounds, and you're not supposed to put more than 5 pounds in this tray. They say this is not a toy for children to use. It's for adults, and their most important warning is don't use this on an incline because there's no brakes and off you go if you start rolling. So hey, check it out, we did it. And it is rolling nice and smooth on this surface. And the seat swivels, so that's all good news. All right, here's gonna be the maiden voyage. Oh yeah, very cool. That is so comfortable I could take a nap. If we were here doing our construction work, I could potentially be doing flooring. As far as painting baseboards, I could see keeping a little paint tray in there, and I'm just scooting on down the road. Next, we'll be bringing this out to our farm, and we'll give it a test in the field and see how we like it when we're actually planting. Well, this is our farm, and we're planting thousands of Christmas trees here, and hundreds of tomatoes, and then all kinds of other produce. For example, today I'll be planting many green peppers. So we'll see how this rolling cart does. These are our naughty goats. They're always finding a way to get into trouble. I'm happy to report that this rolling cart worked even better than I thought it would. Okay, so let's go over a few of the pros and cons real quickly. The pros are, first off, it's got very durable construction. I think it's gonna hold up for a long time. And it's got these nice big tires, and that makes it very easy to scoot along various surfaces. Also, it's relatively inexpensive for all that you get. But probably the greatest feature I like about it is just its functionality. When you're sitting in it, it's actually really quite comfortable. And it sure beats crawling around on your hands and knees or bending over and straining your neck to try to get all the way down to the ground. I could probably plant for hours just scooting along with this rolling cart. It's really fabulous. As far as cons go, I don't really have much to say. The only thing I would probably add would be some kind of little steering mechanism, you know, like on a wagon. It's just got that little bar that will make the tires go right or left, because I'm not always going in a straight line. So sometimes I might want to go, you know, vertically or on a diagonal. And it would be nice just without having to kind of stand up a little bit and, you know, actually move the whole cart. It would be nice just to hit like a little lever or something, and now I'm going off on the angle that I need to go. Overall, this rolling cart would be a wonderful gift for the gardener in your life, or really for anybody that has to do any work down low. If you got anything out of the video, if you could hit the thumbs up button, that really helps out our channel and we appreciate it. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do, because we have a ton of home improvement videos on the way. Thanks very much for viewing, and we'll see you in this video.